Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregros. I do have some better news gradually, we better say, over the coming week as temperatures will be moderating quite a bit. We still have a couple of storm systems to deal with. One's what I'm calling a slush bucket today in places. I'll show that to you. Not a ton of accumulation, especially in the southern half of the state, little if any. And then a second fairly slow moving storm system Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then things start to turn around dramatically. So you know it has to happen. All right, let's get to her here and let's take a look at the radar. And right now, Traverse City reporting flurries, snow being reported in the northern part of the state, rain in the southern half of the state, and kind of a weird situation in that the models forecast a gradual transition to snow in a lot of places during the middle of the day during early April. That is kind of odd. But again, temperatures now are 33 in the coldest spots, northern Michigan, northern lower Michigan, where it's snowing. So I don't expect a lot of problems. Hey, let me just on this Monday say goodbye, good morning to some folks, not goodbye. And by the way, this is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrosa. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Lush Lawn. Hi, Brett Machino and Lisa Lewandowski. Good morning. And Jim Dokter and Tyler Andrzejewski. Hey, thanks for watching this morning. So here's our radar forecast, okay? And let's go through to 10 this morning. You're going to have rain at Caro and much of the Thumb and Saginaw and Bay City and down through Flint, down through Ann Arbor and Detroit turning wet. And snow will mix in there at times, but the snow will be dominantly from Mount Pleasant northward, let's say, up into the eastern part of the UP. And even there, it's going to have a tough time sticking a lot. Hey, good morning, Kathy Wellman and everyone from Hastings. Forecast for cherry blossoms on Belle Isle. Well, it's going to be on the cool side. Are the cherry blossoms out already? Let's see. This is Monday afternoon, 2 o'clock, 3, 4. So still some scattered rain showers around all day, mixed with slushy snow in the north. This is Monday, 8 o'clock, tonight, 8 o'clock, and 9 and 10, and this is 11 o'clock. So it's pretty much a wet day all day long. How much snowfall? Where you see the first shade, we'll call it what? The lightest gray. That's just a dusting, a tenth of an inch or so. In any accumulations, 1 to 2 inches, look like they'll be from Clare to Cadillac to Houghton Lake to Grayling, Gaylord, maybe the Traverse City area in the higher spots, maybe over toward Tawas, you get an inch or so, but that is about it. So, hey, that's not too terrible, is it? I mean, we have lowered our standards. Somebody said to me this weekend, boy, it's pretty nice out today, and it was like cloudy and 44. And I said, well, it should be low 50s. Okay, so now let's get into what's going on for the rest of the week. So we get into tomorrow. Tomorrow's a good day. I'll show you the temperatures here in just a moment. Then here comes a slow-moving, curled-up storm system again. This is Wednesday morning into early afternoon. Morning, Shelley Doomler, traveling from Sterling to Burton, noon. How the roads be should just be wet. Should be no problems. Should be about 35, 36 degrees. So Wednesday, we have a solid 6-hour line of a cold front of showers coming through. And then Thursday, we get into the colder wraparound. And in this kind of pattern here, I want to say one thing about the Thursday, Friday forecast. You're probably seeing on your weather app that you use, rain today, that's obvious, maybe snow. You probably see Tuesday dry, then you see Wednesday wet, Thursday wet, Friday wet, maybe even see Saturday wet on your app. I don't know about that. I don't think that'll happen. But the Thursday and Friday is instability-driven showers. So as you get into the late afternoon, it warms up a little bit, and you get these 10 and 15-minute spurts. So if you have a project outside or if you work construction, Thursday, Friday is not a total washout, but it's not a real great day either. So this is Thursday afternoon and evening, and it could be cold enough for snow in there again. Sorry, when you see the blue lines, it's cold enough for snow. Now we're into Friday. This is Friday afternoon, and that's a classic. Areas of showers develop, and they will be cold showers with some snow mixed in there. This is Saturday. We're trying to work off that storm system, and then notice the change in my voice. This is Sunday. We get into a southwest wind, warmer temperatures. It's been a couple of weeks. And now we're into Monday of next week. We're very springy at that point. We're well into the warm air. And we go out to next Wednesday. We stay in the warm sector. And yes, there's still a cold pocket to the west. One thing I want you to get out of this is that the cold pocket hasn't shrunk altogether and moved away off the map. It's still there out in the Dakotas, in the northern Rockies. And that means that it's still possible that we could still have some flakes of snow or certainly some cooler weather after a cold front moves through, but we do have some warmer times. Just a little closer look at what type of precip. So this is Wednesday and it comes through as rain. And then this is Thursday, we get spotty showers. And then by Friday, cold enough, and Saturday morning that some snow showers could exist there. All right, can I give you some good news? You folks probably think all I want to talk about is cold and snow and yuck. So you're glued to your computer screen and checking MLive No, I want spring too. So let's get into it. Today is cold, depending on where you're at. 30s underneath the rain and snow, and 50 in the far southern part of the state outside of that. Now, tomorrow's a lot better. In the mid-50s in a lot of places, southern Michigan, upper 50s even, 57 degrees. Very common thing for tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a pretty nice day. Clean up the yard, all the wind we've had over the winter. Wednesday, we start to get wet, but it's not really a cold wet per se. Thursday, the cold front is coming through, falling temperatures back into the 40s. Friday is kind of dreary and showery and kind of on the chilly side. Hey, good morning, Kim Woodward. Thanks for watching. And then this is Saturday, and that's chilly, low 40s. And then about Sunday is when we figure the weather change will start to come in. The upper air pattern change, upper 50s. Hey, here's next Monday, just a week from now. It's possible. 2 days of southwest wind, I say, would get us to near 70 degrees in places, inland away from the water. The following Tuesday, upper 60s. And the following Wednesday, that's far out. That's 10 days out. But hey, Michiganders can dream, right? We can fantasize. Temperatures in the 70s. It's certainly possible because it's the time of the year where the 70s are poised just to our south. Hey, Sharon Brown, you caught me live today. Makes me happy. You know what? I want to address something. Facebook controls when you see the notifications. So they're very short attention span. They change their algorithm quickly. So if you don't watch my Facebook Live for a couple of days, then Facebook will say, the person is not interested in that. And they keep going. So that's how come sometimes you'll see all the alerts. I'm on live, and then later on, you don't. Well, there you have it. It's kind of a blech day today. Pretty nice on Tuesday, although not abundant sunshine, but we'll take mid-50s. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, again. Saturday working off the and from Sunday on after that, it looks very nice. Not to say that we won't have a cool down or two after that to, chilly temperatures for a day or so. But certainly it looks like we're going to start to make that pattern change. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Lush Lawn. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Monday. And yeah, I am onto the coffee now. Take care.